Welcome back to the Sound Centric Podcast. I am your host, Adam Dash, and today we are joined by one of the biggest people in all of hip-hop Twitter. You could say he's the leader of hip-hop Twitter. You might know him as the guy who helped bring Kendrick Lamar out of retirement, but you also might know him by two letters, SK. SK, welcome to the show.
What's up, everybody? What's up? Thank you for having me, bro. I appreciate it. I'm glad to be here.
Of course, man. You've built such a strong following platform filled with just like positive music takes, which is always appreciated in hip-hop Twitter, which can sometimes be a little negative. It's not always the best, but you've gotten to reach over 260,000 followers, which is crazy. I feel like I've been following you for years, but what kind of made you want to start this profile, and what do you think, besides the huge Kendrick Lamar oop, what do you think helped contribute to your growth in that platform?
So when COVID first hit, I was at home doing jack shit like we all were. I've been on like Twitter, like, here and there. I would always just like scroll through, read whatever's going on, but I never tweeted before, and I had a lot of time to listen to a bunch of music, so I kind of was looking for an outlet for that. Because like I love to talk about this stuff. Like, I'll hear a song and like the first thing I want to do is like share my thoughts with somebody.
Yeah.
So I literally just took my personal account at the time. I changed my profile picture to a Juice WRLD profile picture, and then
Classic.
I started talking about music. I started off as like a fan page actually, but then I just started talking about a bunch of stuff. So
Yeah.
it kind of like got away from that. But I mean, that's kind of how I got started. Really, just like just randomly just wanted to talk about music with people.
Yeah.
Yeah, no intention or plan or anything. To do what I've done, I guess. But yeah, it was kind of just like a random ass thing.
I feel like those conversations where you realize people have similar taste to you are the best things. Like someone sent a compliment about the podcast yesterday saying like, you're always saying takes that like I'm thinking. And I'm like, that's the best compliment ever. Cause like my friends, my close friends growing up or my college friends, they don't like the music I listen to. So writing in my group chat, like if I send an Anderson .Paak song, no one's bumping it. But
right.
If I tweet it, you might get some people who are like, yo, you like that song too? And
exactly.
That's the positive side of hip hop Twitter. But I'm curious, because you've gotten to this point, such a high point, what are some things you notice that you're like, this shit's so annoying, whether it be fan bases who we all know, like the Barbs, or Playboi Carti Twitter, who's specifically annoying, but anything else that kind of ticks you off about hip hop Twitter sometimes?
Yeah, there are a good amount of things, I can't lie, but I think the main issue I have is people like are unwilling to, like hear you out, at the very least. Because like I understand, like I can't really say that. How do I say this? Okay, so I don't think it's necessarily bad when people like push back or don't agree with what you have to say and are vocal that they don't agree. I just think that when there's like a little bit of detail or context added to like statements, I feel like that always gets brushed under the rug, and people focus on like one aspect of what you say rather than like the whole point you're trying to make. And that's been the biggest thing I've noticed. And like recently I've been trying my best to like, explain more what I think with like, more in depth, like hoping people can like understand fully what I'm trying to say. But that's hard. When you're using words and it's a very reactionary platform. I mean, I can like make a whole tweet, be a whole paragraph thing. And I can say like one little thing that I can defend given all the context I've gave, but people will like, focus on that one thing.
Yeah.
and then my comments is like people will just like get hung up on that and then think like I'm making a point that I'm really not, and then they'll run with
Hmm.
it. I mean, I
Yeah.
can't really do much at that point, but it's kind of that people don't want to like give anyone the benefit of the doubt or like even like an opportunity to explain more what they're trying to say,
Yeah.
which I
Yeah.
think
Being
kind of. No, go ahead.
now, as I said, just like being negative sometimes. Like I try my best not to make negative takes because at the end of the day, who cares about what I
Yeah,
don't like?
exactly.
But when you do have those moments where you want to share something that might be not even bad, but just a critique of something, it can be kind
Hmm.
of scary, especially I'm
Yeah,
assuming with your large platform. It's a lot of different fan bases involved.
yeah. I mean, I don't really mind critiquing things, but like I'm not a critic,
Hmm.
and that's not like I guess I can't say that people don't take what I have to say seriously because obviously there are people who do,
Hmm.
but I'm not a critic because I don't like to like talk about the things that I'm not fucking with because I just don't
Yeah.
pay attention to it. Like the biggest like I guess the way I operate my page or whatever, it's like I'll highlight the things that like I find awesome about an album, songs that I really like in an album. Um, but like if I don't like something or something doesn't interest me, like I don't like it's never like it's not going to be in my
Yeah.
rotation. First of all,
Hmm.
I'm not going to see it on my Spotify. Like I'm not going to worry about it.
Yeah.
I have like no urge to tweet about it because I'm not even thinking about that shit. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And that's kind of just how I go. Um, it's not the same with everyone, obviously, but
Yeah.
uh, I don't know. I have like when I listen to music, I pull out a lot of positives before I start pulling out negatives. And if it is something I'm not enjoying off rip, like I'll just skip it. I won't listen to it
Yeah.
anymore after the first listen, whatever. But like I don't really feel the need to share my negative thoughts. I just want to put people on cool shit or just talk to people about similar music tastes.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. People who listen to music with the first instinct to critique it or find what's bad with it are just not very
Hmm.
happy people. But I
Yeah,
feel like
that's
with
very
my
true.
platform sometimes because people will submit music, which is like my goal of this platform. I want to support artists and other content
Hmm.
creators, and there can be a
Yeah.
little imposter syndrome involved sometimes. Like, can I really give you a critique on this, or if someone say sends me a Playboy Cardi styled song and that's not my lane of
Hmm.
music, I don't want to
Hmm.
be like it's not good. I want to say
Yeah.
this is just not for me. But kind of see what you're
Yeah.
going for. How
Yeah.
do you deal with the imposter syndrome that comes with running such a big platform and people, as you might not call yourself a critic, but some people they look at you for those music takes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's actually a good question, man, because that is like a very real thing for me. Because I do I do get like DMs of like artists being like, "Yo, can you like give me your honest thoughts on my album?" And I think that stuff is really cool because if like you want my thoughts on your art, if you value what I have to say, like I'm not gonna bash you for it. Obviously, I'm
Mm,
gonna like treat your work with respect, and I'm gonna like listen to it, trying to understand what it is.
yeah.
When it comes to like being like a critic or whatever, I don't really think my opinion should hold that much value in the
Hmm.
sense of like in the sense of like how do I say it? Like maybe say an artist sends me like a song or whatever and like I don't like it or whatever. That should probably mean not much to the artist, I
Hmm.
hope. Because
Yeah.
like it's like your work, it's your story, it's like it's you.
It's what you
I'm just
like.
like it's yeah. I can talk about it in the sense of like, okay, did I personally enjoy it? Yeah, sure, I'll talk about that, but I don't think it should hold any value beyond just like what my taste is personally and what new music people can find through me sharing it and then make their own opinions.
Yeah.
Essentially, that's like kind of what I hope it is. Um, but yeah, it does get to a point sometimes where like I don't know. I'll be sitting there and it's be like, damn, like I'm just like I don't have like crazy credentials or anything. I don't
Yeah.
have like industry experience or anything like
Hmm.
that. Like I don't even make music. Um, I'm like trying to learn how to like make beats now, which is very difficult.
It is
But
very difficult.
it's very
One of those
difficult. But
one of those things that you're gonna just like accept that you're gonna be bad at it for at least a
yeah,
year.
yeah, yeah, I'm pretty awful right now. But I mean, like, yeah, I do like to, you know, I do like to learn a lot about what I can. I
Hmm.
learn a lot about like the history of like different genres of music. I try to like, get familiar with everything I can to know as much as I can. So I'm not saying that like I don't know what I'm talking about,
No, I
but
get
at
what
the
you mean.
same time, yeah, but at the same time it's just like what's one guy's opinion when it comes to like the work you're making personally as your like, your outlet or
Yeah.
like it's your canvas. I can like but I don't know. I'm just rambling there, but
No, I get
shit,
what you
yeah,
mean.
yeah.
You get imposter syndrome. No, I get
Yeah.
what you mean because I try to give artists tips because I mean I come from a business perspective. Like I was in business
Mhm.
school and I
Yeah.
make my own music, but I've
Mhm.
always loved the industry side of it. And sometimes when
Yeah.
I give artists tips, I feel a little imposter syndrome because I'm like I'm not a successful artist in the music I created. So
Mhm.
like my it's not going to carry so much weight. That being said,
Yeah.
I know I can look at something and be like that was a smart business idea. If
Okay.
you're
Yeah.
if your music's not pinned in your profile, that's not like a deep critique. Like put your music pinned in
Mhm.
your profile so we can find it
Right.
quicker.
Right.
But if you send me
Yeah.
your song, I can't really help you. Like the reverb, it's a little off.
Mhm.
The low end
Yeah.
frequencies, like I
Yeah.
can't.
Yeah.
Some people could, but that's not gonna be me.
Yeah. See, like I do nitpick music like that in my head though.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah.
I
I just
never
don't want to
like
say that to someone.
yeah, exactly. And I mean something like sometimes I do just to be like like as be as constructive as I can, like because I don't want people to feel like they're wasting their time sending their music to me because I
Yeah,
love that. I love listening to stuff. To be fair, it does get a little overwhelming to like have a bunch of people trying to like, you know, get you to listen to their stuff, and I want to like get through
yeah.
everything, but
It's a full time job
when
because
like
you want to listen to the music you also
right,
enjoy
right,
casually. So it's a
exactly,
balance of that.
right. But I mean, like if say like there's a song like if I not feeling it that much, I'll like let them know why.
Hmm.
And I'm not gonna be like rude about it, but I'll just be like, I'm not feeling like this part of it.
Yeah,
Like this fell a little flat for me, XYZ. But I mean, like, I feel like that's okay because at the end of the day, they are asking for my opinion, and I'll
yeah.
give that to you. How much
And
weight it should hold, that's a different story, but
I think they're
yeah,
just happy for you to respond and give it a chance. Because
maybe.
being someone who made music and was sending it to people, and now being on the other side of people sending me music,
Mm,
it's like I feel that desire to at least try it out because I'm like I've been in that position of waiting for someone just to respond. And you are the first song I ever made was over "Kicking the Door" by Biggie, and DJ Premier
hmm.
actually listened to it, who is the goat. And
Damn.
Primo was like, "Yo, thank you for sending the song. Like you're not rapping on beat, but like all power to you." And I didn't even care because I knew he was right. I was like the
Yeah,
greatest producer of all time. Listen to my first song
yeah.
ever. It's all downhill
Shit,
from
man.
here.
Yeah, that's actually a crazy story.
Yeah, shout out
Um,
to Primo.
well, damn, Primo heard you rap, man.
Yeah, bro, it was
That's
over.
I
I'm like,
love that.
damn.
Sick.
So I now
Oh
want to
man.
get into the biggest, probably the biggest moment in hip hop Twitter history. One of those moments where I feel like everyone was like, oh, like he's online and he sees things. Kendrick Lamar, or I don't even know what spurs you to tweet Kendrick Lamar's officially retired because that man waited 5 years to drop an album. And he actually uses, instead of doing a rollout, which is a totally separate discussion,
Yeah.
he uses your tweet with a link to a website. You break it down. Where were you? What was your reaction to that? It's insane.
So I was a freshman. It was my freshman year of college, and
I was in my dorm room with my girlfriend and my roommate, and we were just chilling. And I was on Twitter, but I didn't really look at like my notifications or whatever, and I was just in DMs. And someone DM'd me, like multiple people actually DM'd me, and they're like, "Yo, like what the fuck?" And I was like, "What are you talking about?" And then I checked my notifications, it's going fucking berserk. Like everyone's tagging me, like people are responding to me, like what the hell. I checked what happened, and I had like a moment of silence in my head, and then like I just like put my phone down. I looked up and I exclaimed so loudly, "Yo, Kendrick Lamar just fucking quoted me, whatever." Um, and then I was obviously locked on my phone trying to figure out what's going on. Like my followers were skyrocketing. Like shit, everything was going crazy, bro. It was the wildest, like, especially those first like 3 hours. It was insane. Cause like before it happened, I had like 50,000 followers. Like, and after the first day, I was at like 80,000.
That's
and
insane.
Then like ever since that, it just kept going up. So
Did you instantly
yeah.
Did you instantly understand that he was rolling out the album with your tweet? Like, when did that?
No, not even, bro. Actually, that's funny as hell because I just saw the link. So at first, I was tweaking that Kendrick Lamar has quoted me with some shit, and then I checked to see other people are tweeting, "Oh, Kendrick Lamar announces a new album." I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about? What do you mean he announced a new album?" I look and it's like, oh, and everything clicked because I actually clicked on the link. I didn't even click on the link at first because I was so flustered. And then I saw it, and then I freaked out even more. I'm like, this is what everyone's been waiting for.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like insane because I found that out like 5 minutes later.
It's such a crazy story, especially because Kendrick was quoted in an article saying how he saw the tweet. Was it like months before or weeks before? How much before was it?
I was told that it was like around the Super Bowl time. So it was like 2 months, 3 months before.
And he just bookmarked that shit. He's like, yeah, I'm coming back with this SK tweet.
Yeah. What Dave Free told me was that he was initially gonna just post the link itself, just like typical like announcing it, and then I mean like he thought my tweet was funny or whatever, and then he saved it and then he actually used it, which is insane.
Yeah. I mean, you sparked this thought in every single person in hip-hop Twitter's mind now that the artist they're tweeting about might actually see that comment. It's kind of like how J. Cole...
They probably are.
It's like how Cole last year rapped on a J. Cole type beat from a producer who like I subscribed to on YouTube. And for the YouTube beat community was like, oh shit, J. Cole actually looks at our J. Cole type beats. Like, that's insane.
Yeah. So, dude, it's really crazy, man. I mean... Even a recent example, like yesterday or whatever, my boy Ja Talks Music, shout out to him.
Yeah.
Like Kanye's he's the only person Kanye
the only one person he follows.
Yeah, like
that was kind of scary.
Shit like that. Yeah,
it's like, why?
That's insane. Like, why? But I mean, like good for him and happy for him. But like shit like that, it's just crazy, bro. Like you never know who's gonna look. A lot of people use Twitter, like. And if they're not engaging with it, I mean, they're probably going to see shit that's about them.
Yeah.
Maybe not everything, but you never know. And that's really crazy.
Yeah. It's a very classic Kendrick mysterious artist type rollout.
Yeah.
But then you went to the Big Steppers tour, which is behind me on this poster right here.
Hey.
And you got connected with Dave Free. And then maybe the second most legendary tweet, they don't know you, big bro. You, Baby Keem, Kendrick, their faces looking a little blurry, a little suspicious, but we know it's a real picture.
Yep.
Tell me about the link. Tell me about the link up.
Okay. There's actually like funny context to this because I was in India that whole summer, and the whole time I was stupid worried about missing the show. And I wasn't going to the show like through Dave or anyone. I was going through like an opportunity I got from another partnership I did. So like I had like
no intention of that or anything. Like I did mention to Dave like a while before that I was gonna be there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was in India and then I landed in Boston. What was it? 30 minutes before the show started, and it was just me and my mom. So, my friend came and picked me up from the airport. My mom got in an Uber to go back home with all our shit, and then, me and my boy went to the show. It was awesome. We got there like right as Tana was getting on. Super sick. Loved it. I loved every second of it. But after the show ended, I went into the bathroom, you know, before we were about to leave. And then Dave DM'd me, and he was like, yo, you here? I'm like, yeah, I'm here. What's up? And then he asked for my number, and then one of his assistants came out and then got me and then took me backstage. And then I met Dave, and then we chopped it up for a little bit. He went to introduce me to Tana, and I got to say what's up. We talked for a bit. It was cool. And then like Dave mentioned briefly about like me potentially meeting Keem or something. He said something like, oh, let me see if like Keem's still here or whatever, something like that. And I was like, yo, what do you mean by that? So I was, I was just there. I was stupid confused. I'm like, what is going on? What is my life? I just got back from like 24 hours plus of traveling. I haven't even been home yet. I feel like I'm at a point of deliriousness there.
Yeah.
Because like I'm stupid tired as we're going to the show. The show ignites this new energy in me, and then now I'm here backstage with Dave Free. I'm like losing it. But so yeah, I'm just like following him around, and then he's like, wait here, let me I'm gonna go like do something real quick, and I was just waiting out in like the hallway, whatever. Like 10 minutes later, while I'm waiting, I'm like texting my friends. I'm like, yo, bro, like I don't know what's going on, but I'm here right now. He said I might meet Keem, like what the fuck? So I was just like, I was just chilling. He pokes his head out the door and he was like, yo, come in. So I walk in, and at first I don't see Kendrick because he's like on the couch with his legs up and he's on his phone. So he's like his like face is blocked. Like I saw someone there, I just didn't know who it was. But like I see Keem, so I go to like introduce myself, like I'm like about to go dap him up. And then Kendrick actually stands up and he introduces himself, or like he doesn't need to introduce himself, but he's like,
but what does he say?
He greets me.
Does he say like,
what's
I'm
up?
Kendrick? Okay.
Nah, he just said like, what's up, bro? And then he dapped me up. And then I introduced myself to like him and Keem. But like it was crazy because I didn't even know Kendrick was there, and then he just popped up and he was like, yo, what's up? I'm like,
does your stomach drop? What type of reaction are we getting here?
I low key had to lock in really bad because there was a moment where I was just like, dude, like what is going on right now? And then I was just like, all right, I can save me reacting to whatever's going on till later, but like I have to lock in right now because like I'm never gonna get this opportunity again. So like I kind of just like calmed down and I was chilling. Like I just like was being myself. I wasn't like nervous or anything after like 30 seconds. I mean, obviously I was nervous, but like I played it cool. And we were chopping it up. It was funny. Like Kendrick like was showing me like a video on his phone of like you know how during the show they had a part where like Kendrick came up while playing the piano. So it was a video like before when they're under the stage, and it was Keem under the piano while Kendrick was sitting at the piano, and then they were just like goofing around. It was hilarious, but like he's like showing me that video on his phone. Like it was super cool and casual.
It's funny to like know that side of it because the concert was so, out of any rap concert I've ever seen, it was so down to a T. Like it was very theatrical versus like a normal rap show. Like I remember when they did Family Ties, they didn't even like say hi to each, like they didn't do anything to each other. They walked right by each other, like very like straight lines. So they see they're goofing off. But what do you say to the greatest rapper of all time?
I mean, he asked me like, like where I'm from, like whatever. Um, I told him like a little bit about myself, where I grew up, like what I do now, like that I'm a student.
Yeah.
And then it was like it it was cool because it didn't really have to be talking about like anyone in particular, you know, like it got to a point where like we were just like throwing jokes back and forth. Like Keem was just saying some funny shit, and everyone was like dying laughing, and then Kendrick would say some funny. Kendrick's funny as fuck actually. He was cracking jokes. Like it wasn't like, one of those awkward conversations asking like icebreaker questions the whole time, which I appreciated. I don't know. I just felt really welcome for like the 15 minutes I was there, And
I'd be like, yo, you made To Pimp a Butterfly. That's insane. Like, how did you do that?
I honestly, I didn't even like let myself kind of fanboy out. I didn't really ask him much about like any music stuff or anything. I didn't mention any of that.
Yeah.
Because I was just trying not to like,
You play it cool. I get
just
it.
like, I was not trying to like freak out because obviously he knows that like I'm nervous. Like I'm sure he's aware enough to know that like how I'm feeling in that moment. But it was just like I don't want to like I feel like that would be awkward for him in a little bit too because it's like like I can geek, but it's just like because like to him like what he's done and whatever, like I know it's very special to him, but like like on an everyday basis, like he just did a show, like he knows what he's done, bro. Like I can be like, oh, like you did, like, oh, this is crazy that you did this, but he's like, he knows all that, like, and I didn't want to be awkward, bro. So I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna like kind of not lead this conversation, and it was cool because like Keem, Kendrick, and Dave were like leading the conversations most of the time, and including me in them. And it was really like I felt really welcomed. Like everyone had like amazing energy. And it was just super crazy to me because it was just on some chill shit, bro. Like, that's all it was. And with one of my favorite artists ever, as a chilled, and that's like the craziest thing.
It's wild, man. One of my best friends was in New York City and saw a 6'4" man on a bicycle, and my friend's like a goofer, like he's just like always joking. He goes, "You look like J. Cole." And Jermaine looks at my friend and he goes, "Nah." But my friend knows it's J. Cole. He's like, eh? And he pissed off J. He didn't even care. He like pissed off J. Cole. So now every time I'm in New York City, I just daydream that I'm gonna see Cole and Ebe like on a bicycle, and I'm just gonna like sprint after them, and be like, "Oh my god, I fucking love you."
Yo,
you made 2014
like
for your eyes only.
It's crazy.
Crazy line. Like if you see J. Cole, so I'm curious because J. Cole is like apparently a huge guy. He's like 6'5".
Yeah.
But Kendrick's like Kendrick. I'm not sure how tall you are. Kendrick's a smaller dude.
I was taller than Kendrick. Yeah.
So I remember I met JID in high school, and he's like, you always think of these people as bigger than life. Like I'm like JID's one of my favorite artists ever. He's my hero, and I met him, and I was like 7 inches taller than him. I was like, damn. Was that like a funny moment? I'm 6'1", 6'2". I can get away with saying 6'2", I think.
Okay. I'm like,
but was that?
I'm like a little under 5. I'm a little under 6, but yeah, I mean, it was. Okay. I didn't really
think that
much about
for you?
it. I didn't really think much about it until later, and I was just like, huh. I didn't really like realize how short he was. But it was like it was whatever.
It's funny, like if you meet like Nicki Minaj, she's 5 feet tall, and you might have like friends who are 5 feet tall, and you're like, she's actually that like
tall.
Yeah, I think Kim Kardashian's also 5. I think Kim Kardashian's 5'1". And if you met these people, or Kanye, I think it's like 5'7". I don't know if I know all these heights. I know all these heights at the top of my head, but it'd be crazy to meet like Kim Kardashian. You're like, whoa, you're a pretty short person.
Yeah. Oh shit! I didn't even like register like how short.
Yeah, all these people are. Lil Wayne, I think, is like 5'4". Yeah, these people are skinny. Big Sean, I heard.
Really?
I've heard Big Sean's very small, which is like people say that. Like,
yeah. Damn, like, I wouldn't know. Damn, that's crazy. Well,
yeah,
I know. Me and JID were like the same height, I think, because there's like a video someone took of me like dapping him up, like when I went to like go into like the trailer.
Yeah,
and like,
how was that? Tell us that story.
Oh, that was like
after
that was
Forever and a Day.
Yeah. After his show.
What a
in Charlotte,
show.
It was awesome, man. It was so
Crazy.
awesome. But no, that was probably like the cool, like the most meaningful, like experience I've had with like an artist, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Or just like, I don't know. It was just really cool because, there's like, so how like the venue that we have here, it's called the Fillmore. How it's set up is that like the venue's here, and then like all like the buses and the vans are here, and it's like fenced off. And like that's like where like the entrance is. So like all the fans are outside like waiting to see if like they can like see him or whatever. And like I DM'd him, I'm like, bro, like apparently someone has to like come get me. Like they won't just let me in, whatever. So he himself walked out.
To get you.
Yeah, to get me. So then they let me in.
Wow.
I dap him up while like there's a bunch of fans at the fence. And then, like, I wait for a sec because he goes and, like, he's, like, talking to people for a sec, you know, like, signing shit, whatever. And that shit was real because, like, he went out of his way. He didn't even send anyone or anything. Like, he went out of his way to, you know, like, get me. After doing a show, and you know he's tired. And, like, you know he might not want to, like, you know, having to talk to, like, fans and everything. I'm sure that's exhausting, too.
It's a lot, yeah.
So, like, that was, like, you know, like, that kind of showed me that he's, like, just, like, a real, genuine dude.
Yeah.
Because, like, it's, like, the little things, you know? But, yeah, no, when we were just, like, chilling, we were talking, it was a great convo, man. Like, I was telling him how much I enjoyed the show. He was telling me about, like, his favorite parts, like, what stressed him out about it, like, what went right, what went wrong, whatever. It was cool. And then the absolute most wildest part of that whole thing is that he actually, like drops a question on me, which, like, floored me. He was like, so, like, do you, like, what's up with you not, like, fucking with, like, my, like, older albums or whatever he said. And he was like, I've seen the tweets. And I'm like,
that's hilarious.
Yo, what are you talking about? What do you mean you've seen the tweets?
What were you talking about the Never story? What slander were you bringing?
Okay, look, it wasn't necessarily slander. It was just, like, I never, and this, I got to tell him this, like, 100% truth. Like,
yeah,
he allowed me to, like, you know, speak my mind on it, I guess. But, like, I told him, like, I before, like, never really, like, felt that the albums as a whole were something, like, I could sit down and listen to front to back and, like, love it the whole time.
Yeah.
And I told him, it's like, I always thought, like, you were, like, insanely talented, super fun to listen to, like, super exciting. For, like, you know, just, like, your energy is exciting. And, like, I never thought he was a bad, I never, like, didn't like JID. It was more so, like, I wasn't the biggest fan because, like, the albums never really connected with me like that.
Yeah.
And I got to tell him that. But then I also told him that when the Forever story dropped, like, that kind of changed it for me because, like, I connected with that in a way I didn't think I was going to.
Yeah. What an album.
Yeah. Seriously. So I got to, like, tell him all that. And he was just like, you know, I appreciate that, like my recent, like, my, like, this work that I, like, put so much effort into is, like, can do that, can, like, reshape your perspective, like, along those lines.
Yeah.
So it was just a really great moment there because, one, him, like, remembering and bringing up stuff I've said, which I probably didn't even think about, like,
when you tweeted it,
like, I never, like, I didn't, like, what? And then, but also, like, instead of him, like, you know, like, I wouldn't, like, you know, blame him if he was, like, you know, felt some type of way about it, maybe, I don't know. But, like, he didn't, and he genuinely just wanted to hear why, and, like, you know, we just had a conversation about that, and I thought that was super, like, wholesome, because, like, you know, like, what the hell?
Yeah.
So,
Bro,
man.
He's the man.
It's
I met
awesome.
him before DiCaprio 2 dropped. So I was a senior in high school. And he was just doing, like, a Verizon store meetup in Philadelphia randomly. I don't know why. He chose, like, 2 cities to go to Verizon stores. And I was like, yo, can I rap for you? And he's like, if you stay to the end, you can rap for me. So 17-year-old Adam got to spit some bars. He's like, yo, I'll follow you on Twitter. He didn't, but it was nice in the moment that he said he'd follow me on Twitter. I was like, oh, thank you. And I'm like, damn. Like, I have so many rappers in my top 5. I have, like, 20 rappers. But there's days where JID is my number 2 of all time. So I love that man. And Smino, I got to meet after that tour. I basically waited outside. I was one of those people because I was in Cincinnati and we were about to drive back to Columbus to go back to school, and we saw people waiting. So we're like, "Fuck it, we're already here. Like, just wait for a little." Right. And I saw him. I think he was on something because he didn't. He was on something, and I was just like, "Yo, bro, you made Anita." He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "You're the fucking goat."
Yeah.
Got my picture.
I love
that show was crazy. Was the opener for you Jordan Ward or Suave?
It was not Jordan Ward for.
So it's Suave. Okay.
So Suave,
he's fire,
yeah.
But Jordan was the opener for me. And
I think someone else was there.
It could have been someone else.
I'm gonna be tripping.
But Jordan
I
instantly became.
I don't know why I think. Nah, I'm thinking about something else. You might be right, but yeah.
Jordan, after that tour, Jordan had my album of the year last year. I was like, oh, who the?
Yeah.
I knew his name before, but I was like, I had to listen to this because his performance was so good. And now he's another one of those rappers that after this next album he drops, I'm down for him to be added to the top 5 of the 20 rappers in my top 5.
Hell yeah. Yeah, Jordan Ward is dope, man. I got to see him at Dreamville last year. It was sick.
So I now want to get into some SK takes. You once tweeted.
Ooh.
Imagine,
Oh shit.
Yo, we got tweets.
Oh shit.
You once tweeted, imagine if J. Cole and Miguel did a whole album together.
Oh yeah.
What a pairing. They've made so many great songs together. And it got me thinking, what other artist combo albums would we like to see in hip hop or rap or R&B mixed together? What are some that come to mind for you? Because we're getting producer rapper combo this week. We got we don't trust you.
We don't trust you. Yeah.
We don't trust you.
So stoked.
Gonna be crazy.
I need
it's
that.
It's gonna be crazy. Someone
I
released a fake track list right before
I
this.
saw that. I fell for it. I responded.
It looked real.
I was like, in hindsight, it actually did it. But like, I saw like Wild posted it. And it was funny as hell.
I'm not a Ken Carson guy or like that opium. I'm trying to. I haven't gotten to it yet, but I'm down. I was happy for it to be fake. I was like, okay, we don't need it.
I was actually so excited to see Ken Carson, but I was like, because that would be crazy. But super excited for that. But
and if you want to think for a second, I'll give you one of mine that I've always thought would be great.
Go ahead.
Give me an album of Anderson .Paak and Freddie Gibbs.
Damn.
Full album.
Yeah.
I think they get Anderson rapping a little bit, but get Anderson over some Madlib Alchemist beats singing on a chorus and give me Freddie rapping.
Yeah,
I would love that.
I feel like in no way could that be anything but great. So that's amazing.
Nothing but great.
Imagine that. So this year I've been listening. I kind of had like a late middle school, early high school resurgence of like what I'm listening to, and I've been listening to a lot of Jay Critch again. I used to listen to like Rich Forever hella back in the day, but I've been like Jay Critch is probably like my third most listened to artist of the year right now.
Really? Damn.
So Harry Fraud and Jay Critch album, like a full album would be insane.
Harry Fraud's great.
Yeah.
Always delivers.
But also like, bro, he did a song with Mike on Mike's latest album.
On Pinball?
It's called, on Pinball. It's called Reminiscing. That shit was stupid hard, bro. A Mike and Jay Critch album could be crazy.
I haven't finished the album yet. I have to finish that album.
You need to. It's really crazy. But yeah, so that's one of them. Another one, how unrealistic can I get?
This is dream collaborations here. Obviously Cole and Kendrick, like, we want that, but they ain't making it. Just one song. Cole, put him on the fall off. God damn it. Please.
Let me think, man.
I'll throw you one while you're thinking.
Go ahead.
Unless you have it. I was going to say,
go ahead.
we're just talking about these men, but I think they'd kill an album. Give me Smino and JID on an album.
Oh, yeah. That would work beautifully. I'd love that. Also, I'm so stoked for that JID Metro album, man. That's going to be insane.
Forever and a Day. And Smino's been teasing a mixtape called She Already Decided To for like months, and he thinks we forgot about it, but Smino, we know you're supposed to be dropping that. And Anderson .Paak and Knowledge dropped No Worries too. You guys dropped 2 singles and just stopped.
And just disappeared.
It's like one of the best albums ever.
Right. Bro, like, you know when Samino tweeted that he's dropping 3 projects this year?
Yeah.
He's gonna drop 3 projects this year.
I'm obsessed with that
I'm
man.
confident.
Noir, one of my favorite
Yeah.
albums ever.
Love it. Okay, another one. Look. Oh shit, wait, hold on. I'm getting more ideas now. Give me like a second.
You gotta take your time. It's a loaded question. There's a lot of
It
possibilities.
is. Look, just out of pure curiosity of what this could sound like VS Tumor and Kendrick Lamar.
Okay.
I
saw
feel like
you.
that would just be really crazy.
You tweeted this once. I'm not sure we could do a whole album to this because it's but at least a song. Kendrick Lamar and Ice Cold Bishop. Let's get him.
Man.
Let's get him doing some voices.
Need that, bro. My
Need
boy Lil Bink.
Bro, he's so fire.
Bishop is so fire, man.
The birds be chirping. Oh my god. I love that. He might be coming on the show soon. I've been dying to
I love it.
I've been dying to talk about this album with him.
I love
that
it,
shit was
man.
Generational Curse, crazy album.
Mm-hmm. Rap album of the year, 2023, man.
When I did our top 5 end of the year episode with Joey, hip hop, and I'm so mad I forgot to put it in my top 5. I'm like, because Joey said it, I'm like, no, damn it, I'm an asshole. Like that should have been in my top 5.
Yeah. No, I be like that, bro. There's like every time I make a list of something, I forget something. So I just stop making lists of stuff. It's way too hard.
I'll give you
said,
one more.
Bro, like 20 rappers in your top 5. This is so true.
It's hard.
Yeah.
I've said this on so many episodes, and I've tweeted this so many times. Tyler, the Creator, go produce a project for Lil Wayne. Just do it. I think every single time Lil Wayne raps on some like flowery, jazzy Tyler, the Creator beats, whether it's Hot Wind Blows, Dropping Seeds on Flower Boy, Smuckers.
Yep.
I think Wayne sometimes doesn't choose the best beats, and I think Tyler.
He does not. Yeah, that would probably like, like respectfully, Lil Wayne's been dropping like a decent amount of bullshit in the later
what was that?
Career.
I'm not sure what that last mixtape album was. I forget what it was called. It wasn't it. It came out a couple months ago. Oh, one more idea, because this man I've said this again a lot of times, but he just dropped this snippet and it was amazing. Big Sean, go make an Alchemist album. Palisades, California.
Oh yeah.
Palisades, California was my probably top 3 song of last year behind Jordan Ward's songs.
Yeah.
But that album, Sean, I think that'd be Sean's best album since Dark Sky Paradise. Lock in, Sean.
Yeah, he needs to, bro. That would be so sick. But like, yeah, bro, I love like the kind of little like resurgence Sean's having recently. I fuck with that. Him on I mean that joint he did with Larry June was so sick. It was so sick. But shit, you know what would be really cool? Oh my bad, that's my cat's.
Nah, you're good.
Just went off.
The famous cat.
He's so lit. He's so lit. Anyway, I could really fuck like. Okay, I'm just gonna say VS Tumor again. Them and Travis Scott can make another crazy album, man. I feel like they should have like been worked together.
Yeah.
But hopefully that happens sometime.
All right, word.
Yeah.
So before we get into another good list, we like to do a weekly playlist title here. It's a way for us to kind of shout out an artist who's coming up who we love, but also a way just to say how we're vibing, how we're feeling this week. So SK, who was highlighted in the playlist this week?
Dude, actually crazy that you brought him up earlier, because Ice Cold Bishop, man. Bishop was spinning Generational Curse this week. Never fails.
Never
Sick
fails.
Ass album.
Yo, his song with AG Club was fire.
Mm-hmm. And
Love that track.
Also that joint he did with Denzel where they go back and forth. Stupid
Crazy.
hard.
Didn't they do it over like FaceTime
So-
or something too?
Yep.
Something like
It
that.
was literally like snippets in like FaceTime, and they like posted it all like it was like a music
Yeah.
video where it was either FaceTime or Instagram stories. It was some shit like that, but it was really cool.
It's crazy what you
Um,
can do now.
But one artist I did want to shout out. He dropped a single, last Wednesday. It's called
Okay.
"Lovesick" by Max Leonard.
Okay, I'm about to check this out.
Have you heard of Biking with Francis before?
I have not.
Yeah, so they're a little band from North Carolina. It's Max Leonard, Joshua Raw, and Garrett Sparrow. Those are the three. I'm like good friends with them. They went to or are going to Charlotte right now. Super cool guys. But Max dropped this song called "Lovesick." It's amazing. He showed me it like a little while ago, and I've been waiting ever since for it to drop, and he finally did. So y'all should go check that out because it's a
Hey.
great song. And
Shout out
Max
to
deserves
Max.
his flowers, man. Shout out Max, my boy.
I'm gonna have to bump that. For me this week, I'm gonna shout out an album that came out like 2 weeks ago, but I'm just getting around to it. Trevor Spitta, Arrive Alive EP. He works a lot with why am I blanking on his name? I'm looking at the thing. Tommy Richmond, who has my favorite song on the Brent Faiyaz album, on Upset. And I don't know what you would call these types of beats they rap on, but they're so addicting, and he has just the perfect rap voice. So the first song on the EP, Stare at the Sun, has been the first song being played in the car the past 2 days. And the music videos are crazy. Yeah, he dethroned Thank God for Me. Sorry Q.
Oh shit.
But hey, we're down for a new song to be the first song in the car. And this shit's crazy,
love it.
and the music videos are awesome, and I just love what he's doing. So shout out Trevor.
I love that. I've been slacking with listening to new music this year, man. So I'll check that out.
I think you'll enjoy it. It goes hard.
Yeah, I'm familiar with Trevor Spitta, but I didn't even know he dropped. I can't lie. I have been pretty bad with new releases, so I need to like, lock in. I gotta.
Hey, that's why you follow Sound Central. We'll hook you up.
Oh yeah, man.
So now I'm curious. Are there any? It's a scary question. Are there any albums that you have not listened to yet that you know you should have listened to? And to give an example, for me, it used to be Mick Jenkins' The Waters. For some reason, I was a huge Chance the Rapper fan, Saba fan. I just never got around to that project, and I listened to it for the first time recently. And for some reason, I love Isaiah Rashad. I haven't heard Sylvia Demo for no reason, and I should. It's crazy. I should listen to it.
You
No,
dead
like,
ass?
for everything else. Yeah, for no reason.
Dude,
Like, I don't know why.
Dude, listen to that like right after we're done with this, bro. It'll change your fucking life.
It's crazy.
Okay. Let's see. There's definitely a bunch, man. There's like a lot of shit I haven't listened to, but I'm trying to think of like a big album I've always just put off.
Because I feel like you talked about this before, but you want to be knowledgeable on rap. You want to go back to the history of it. You want to hear the 90s albums, the 2000s albums.
Yeah.
Sometimes there's too much music to keep up with what's currently being released and also listening to everything in the past.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I've heard select albums from them, but not their entire discographies, which I feel like I should have done by now. Sade and Aaliyah.
Okay.
Are
yeah.
two.
I'm not
I've
that
heard, like,
educated on
two-
the R&B.
Yeah. I've heard like two
like
Aaliyah
that.
albums I really love. I think she has like one or two more. I don't even know. I know there's something by Aaliyah I haven't listened to, but I think I've literally listened to like 1.5 Sade albums, but like Love Deluxe, I adore. I listen to the album a lot, except I don't know why I just never like went ahead and listened to the other stuff. So
Yeah. It'd be like that.
yeah, I should probably do that. There's gotta be like something more interesting, like more funny that I haven't listened to. I still haven't listened to 21 Savage's new album. But
That's not. Yeah, that's whatever. It's a 21
that's
Savage
whatever.
project.
It's more
It's
recent.
exactly what you're expecting from the 21 Savage album.
Shit.
Any 90s ones? Any
There
big
are-
ones that you're like, fuck?
There are some old Wayne mixtapes I haven't heard.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. He's got so many projects.
It's just way too many. Damn, bro. Like, I know there's one. I just need to, like, it's gonna come to me.
Yeah.
Fucking-
All the Jay-Z ones. I feel I haven't seen. I don't know if I've heard like Kingdom
Yeah.
Come, or one of those.
I think I've listened
Like
to all of his
2000.
at least once.
Maybe one of those like late 2000s ones that were like known as like one of his worst. Like Blueprint 3.
Oh, shit. What is the album called, bro? Hold on. I forgot the name of it. Give me a second. It's fucking... I'm not gonna lie. Okay, yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't fully listened to Curtis by 50 Cent. I've heard like a few songs,
Okay.
but that's about it. Yeah.
Ah,
I
that's
don't know
fair.
if that's crazy exciting. I honestly
I
can't
don't think that's
think
crazy.
Of, yeah. Oh shit, bro. I know there's a
Damn,
crazy
now I
one.
should-
I just can't think of
So
it.
now I shouldn't have said Sylvia Demo. I
No,
exposed
no,
myself.
that's
You're
good.
not-
I'm
you're
glad
not-
you said that. No, I'm glad you said that because I wish I could think of something like that. I know there's got to be something, bro. Oh shit. Okay.
10.
Nah, I can't.
Yeah.
I don't even know, bro.
No,
Hey,
we're gonna
if
pivot.
something comes to me, I'll let
Say
you
it.
know. But we can pivot.
Yeah, we're gonna pivot to a more positive discussion. I guess that was kind of not really negative, but more positive discussion.
Yeah.
I'm curious in hip hop. Besides naming, I guess like Kendrick and Kanye would be the pretty easy answers for this. Who has the best hip hop discography? And you can name a few people that you think should be at the top. I think two that stand out a lot to me, especially for very similar reasons for the way that they evolved so much in their music, is Tyler and Mac Miller.
Oh yeah. I was
think-
thinking Tyler off rip.
The discographies are insane.
Yeah, just
like-
absolutely insane.
Mac has a discography where every single person has a different top three, and that's how you know it's a good
Yeah.
discography.
Everyone has a different, like, every one of Mac's albums is someone's favorite album.
Yeah,
Many people's favorite albums. So, like, it's crazy.
it's wild.
Yeah, shout out to them. Definitely agree with you. Tribe Called Quest, for sure.
Yeah.
Their
What's your
discography is
favorite-
flawless.
What's your favorite Tribe album?
Beats, Rhymes, and Life. I can't
Okay,
lie.
the first.
I love
That's the
it.
first one, right? I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
You try.
Wait, I think it is. It might
Yeah.
be. Yeah,
Mine's
yeah.
Midnight Marauders. I love that
Can't
tape.
go wrong. Can't go wrong.
I first got into them because of it was like I think Logic rapped on one of their beats. That was the fun part of listening to mixtapes
Oh,
when I was
really?
in middle school. I was like, what is this beat? And I look up on YouTube. I'm like, who's Tribe Called Quest? And like 12-year-old Adam was like, hey, let me get into this.
Love it. I think, like, if I can't say Kanye,
Because Kanye is the best.
Bro,
I
but,
think
like,
he's.
but like Vultures really fucking kills it for me, bro. I can't even lie to you.
He just, I don't think it kills his entire discography. It's just a.
Like,
it's just
no,
a
it
bad
doesn't.
album.
It
It's not
doesn't.
even a
It
bad.
doesn't.
It's not even a bad
It's
album.
not.
It's just not a Kanye album. But
Yeah,
I
that's
think.
fair. But okay,
I mean,
yeah. I mean, like, bro, from his first album, at least up until Donda, minus Jesus is King, like, I think
Yeah,
those are all
yeah.
phenomenal albums. So, like,
Yeah.
that's probably just like my favorite discography ever. But
Yeah, I think it's number one.
I think Outkast has
Of course.
a
Yeah.
flawless discography. I think Mobb Deep's like I guess deeper cut albums are pretty underrated, which I think are really great. Like Free Agents, sick
Yeah.
ass album. If you
I'm a
look
Freddie-
at like, oh, go ahead.
I say I'm a Freddie Gibbs stan, so I'm a big
Oh
fan of
yeah,
his
Freddie Gibbs
discography.
has. I don't think he has a bad project. Actually, I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't the
Which
biggest
one?
fan of
SSS.
SSS. Yeah, so separately.
I really liked it.
It
That
was-
like my peak.
yeah,
He
That's valid.
he's just that guy to me.
yeah. It's like when I listen to when I want to listen to Freddie, I don't like think to like listen to that album.
Go that one. Yeah, I get it.
Like Alfredo Pinata, Bandana, Freddie, any of those.
I
But
I didn't have this written down. What's your favorite of Bandana, Pinata, or Alfredo?
Pinata.
I feel like that's what everyone would say, but I had the low-key answer of I think Alfredo's my favorite. I think I listened to it the most.
I think Alfredo's my second favorite from those three. I love it. I mean, they're like not that far off from each other. I just like love fucking what Madlib did on Pinata.
It's crazy.
Because that's
Happy
some of the
10-year
craziest work he's ever
10-year
had.
anniversary. For them.
Happy 10-year anniversary, man.
And they're going to drop Montana soon. Thank God. I cannot wait.
Dude, I need
It's just me
Maclib.
crazy.
I need Maclib.
Bro, so-
you remember
Yeah.
Madlib like said that was like actually happening?
So it's definitely a thing. So I had the author of the Book of Mac on the podcast, Donna Claire
shit.
Chessman. Shout to her. And we discussed this. And it's like, it's a thing, but his family rightfully is so great with his his music, like posthumously, if that's the way to say that. Like they've been handling it so well. So in my mind, like if it comes out, they felt it was meant to come out.
Yeah, for sure.
Bro,
I wouldn't
Mac
want it
is-
any other way. I wouldn't want if like first like it needs to like be something that they feel fully represents him, whatever. Like, and I trust them for that.
Oh, it's probably so
obviously.
crazy though.
But like if
probably so good.
like you know if it's all good on that side, but like we need that. But yeah, but yeah, I mean like there are a lot of discographies I love, man.
Oh, Anderson .Paak too to me. I'm not the biggest
yeah.
fan of what's the first one called? I can picture the album cover in my head. It's like it's not the one before
Oxnard?
Malibu. No, that's after Malibu.
Ventura.
It's a different city in Venice. No, it's something in California city.
Is
I forget what it's called. That one I'm not the
Isn't
biggest
it, like,
fan of, but
Ventura
everything.
or something.
No,
I'm tripping.
maybe.
I'll look it up for you.
Yeah, because that's where he's from. Wait, it was Malibu, Oxnard, I can't even think of my head.
Oh, and Ventura.
It's
was
like pink
later. Oh,
looking.
it is Venice. It is Venice. It's Venice,
Oh, it's
Malibu,
right.
and then he did Yes Lord.
Let's go.
And then Oxnard, then Ventura. Yeah, you got it.
I'm proud of myself. Yes, Lord
yeah.
is. This is the same
My
thing with
favorite.
albums. There's so many albums in my top 5 albums ever.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Malibu and Yes Lord. Oh my God, Suede is my favorite song of all time.
Bro,
And
Suede is
especially
my fucking favorite Pac song, man. It's so
Bro,
good.
hearing that in the tiny desk, he's like, "Oh, y'all like to be called bitches." Oh, I fucking love that. So I want to end the episode talking about movies because I know you're posting movies constantly. You're kind of getting on the movie wave now. So you've
right.
been recently posting a lot about your movie journey. You're very big into Letterboxd. I have my own tiers list in my notes app. But
I love it.
what are SK's top 5 movies ever? If you got that
What a
off the top of
question.
the dome.
Okay, no, I can do it. It's gonna be one of these things where I'm gonna be forgetting something and I'm gonna regret it like tomorrow. But here we go.
Yeah.
Whiplash, number 1.
Fire.
Love that movie. I'm gonna say number 2. I'm gonna say shit. I'm gonna say Her by directed by Spike Jonze.
I saw you really like that. I haven't seen that one yet. That's the Joaquin Phoenix iPhone
Yeah,
one.
yep. With
I gotta
Scarlett
see that
Johansson's
still.
voice. The Departed, Boston
Fire.
classic. I put
That's my
Prisoners.
6th man.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I
Prisoners is
put
crazy.
Yeah, Prisoners is so crazy. And then, okay, this is a hard question, bro. I'm gonna have to
Yeah, I'll pull out the letterbox.
take a gander. Okay.
Yeah. The Departed is so fucking good though.
It's
I made all
so
my college
good,
friends
dude.
watch all these movies.
Yeah, all of it.
They wasn't hip. Are you at 3 right now?
I'm at 4.
Or you're at 4? Okay.
I said Whiplash, Her, The Departed, Prisoners,
Proud for you.
and then
Number 5.
I might. Oh, this is such a hard question. I might have to say like. Look, this is subject to change, but this might be recency bias.
Hey, it always is.
Fucking. Nah, actually no. I'm sorry, not that one.
Were you about to say you're gonna say Dune 2 or something? That'd be real recency
Nah,
bias.
it wasn't like. Yeah, no, I could have, but.
I gotta see that still in IMAX.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna say Shutter Island.
Amazing
Shutter
one.
Island. I love.
That shit's
I
crazy.
love Leonardo DiCaprio, bro. I can't even lie to you. Like a lot of my
He's the
favorite
best.
movies are probably gonna be him.
He's the best actor of all time, in my opinion.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah.
Because fuck it, why not? Yeah,
Yeah.
I love him. I
Here-
love Adam Sandler too. They're like my favorite
Oh,
actors.
Of course.
Yeah.
I mean, what's my favorite Adam Sandler movie? Might be Click.
I'll judge you.
They
I'll
just have
judge
that-
you. Oh, okay. Yeah, a good pick.
You like that? Okay, you like that answer?
Oh yeah,
That shit always makes me cry
I
at the
love
end. You
Click.
get really choked up at the end of Click.
Yeah, but then they're like, ha, psych, and
Yeah,
it's like,
he's on the
okay.
couch and he's like, "I
Oh,
love you."
damn.
Oh, I was like, my
favorite
top
is, like,
five.
Happy Gilmore.
It's a great one. There's no wrong answer unless you say like Jack
No
and
wrong
Jill.
answer. Or like,
No,
what was that one? Like The Adventures of
Zohan?
Zohan.
I don't know. Don't mess with Zohan.
Yeah,
Actually,
yeah,
I know a lot of
Zohan.
people who
Yeah,
really
yeah,
like
yeah.
that movie.
I really like that movie, but saying it's his best is fucking crazy.
Yeah. My top five. This is in no order because it switches all the time.
For sure.
This number one might be locked in, but we'll see. The Truman Show.
Oh yeah. What a movie, bro. What a fucking movie.
I think we're just experiencing it now too. That people are like
Low-key.
raising their kids all on social media, and it's like it's low key kind of weird. And
Yeah.
I think that's Jim Carrey's. What an actor! I'm obsessed with that movie. Next, Django Unchained is so damn good. That's my
I
favorite.
still need to
Tarantino
watch
movie.
that. I still
Oh,
need
okay,
to
that's
watch
your-
that.
I do
Yeah,
Sylvia
me-
demo.
bro, my
and you do
roommate-
Django.
Okay, but my roommate's been hounding me to watch it for a minute, so I might even watch it with him
Oh, it's-
tonight, bro. Fuck it. We'll see.
Yo, it's crazy. This is
Yeah,
not my top
I've
five. I
heard
know you
great
watched it
things.
recently, but
Mm.
so I have like a tiers list. The tier 1 is all my top 5. Tier 2 is movies
Mm.
I would watch anytime. They're like 6 to like 12. Inglourious Bastards would be my number 2 for Tarantino.
I love
but
that movie. I watched it for the first time
Yeah,
a few months ago. Yeah, that
crazy.
open. I know. Like we talked about this. You
Yeah, the
like
opening scene.
DM me or like commented the whole movie, bro. Like what the fuck?
Dude, he's like-
crazy shit.
I want 100 Nazi scalps, and I will get my scalps. That's just crazy.
Yeah, but Brad Pitt masterclass, dude.
It's crazy. Number
Masterclass.
3, which is once again not in order, but number 3, Get Out. I'm obsessed with Get
Okay.
Out. I love movies.
Great movie.
that you have to go on YouTube and look up like what did I miss in this movie. So similar to The Prestige was like that. I
Okay.
watched The Prestige for the first time, I rewatched it like the next day because I'm like I want to
Yeah.
see what I missed the first time watching
Yeah.
it.
That's so valid.
But Get Out.
Actually, with The
Love that one.
Prestige, I watched it for the first time in a film class I took in high school, and we like studied it for like half the year. So it was so cool.
That's
Great
sick.
movie. Yeah.
Number 4. Actually, this could be number 1. Interstellar.
Can't go wrong. Fucking
It's amazing.
crazy movie,
That-
dude.
Also makes me cry. Like at the end
Yeah,
when
that-
he sees his daughter.
When he sees his daughter
She's,
through
like,
the walls, yeah, that it has made me cry before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And number
Crazy
5,
movie.
rounding it out, The Dark Knight. Huge Dark
Classic,
Knight
dude.
fan.
Can't go wrong. Can't go wrong. Is that your favorite Batman movie? For sure. I mean, obviously it is.
Yeah,
But
I'm a huge Dark Knight Rises fan. Some people hate on it.
Okay.
I think Bane
Yeah.
is such a great villain.
I
And
love
he has so
Bane
many
as a
great
villain.
lines
I
in
just
it.
don't think that movie like was like to me. I think my expectations were too high though.
I don't know. I've been watching it since what was it, like 7th grade. I could have been no, probably younger, probably like 5th grade. And me and my camp friends were just obsessed with it. We know every line of that movie. And Bane's just a fire
Love
villain. The way he starts,
Yeah, he is.
but
That's a
SK,
solid ass
thank-
top 5, bro.
Bro, I think we both got a good list going on. I have to
Hell
go
yeah.
watch her, and you got to
Hell
go watch Django because there's no way you won't enjoy
sure.
Django.
I
SK.
know I will.
Thank you so much for coming on this show. I want to give you the opportunity to tell people where they can find you on social media. Maybe anything you got coming, any cool content or something. But yeah, floor is yours.
Yeah. Well, I am Rap Talk SK on Twitter and Instagram. Cool shit coming up. Can't lie. I think I'm going to be covering a festival very soon.
Fire.
So I will keep you guys posted on that. But yeah, if you don't know me, follow me. We talk about music. And yeah.
Yes, sir.
Thank
And
you,
if you
Adam.
made-
Appreciate you.
Of course, dog. If you made it to the end of the podcast, thank you so much. Please like, subscribe. I'm Adam_ on Twitter and Instagram. Don't really post on Instagram, but I'm addicted to Twitter, so you will see me there every second of the day until I get a full-time job. And we will see you next time. Thank you. Peace.
Peace.